making an effort to demonstrate to the world that he's still Mookie at the SS. Mookie Betts can still recall every detail. After the Red Sox moved him from second base to the outfield, he can still clearly recall everything that happened. Betts will always remember all the fly balls that were dropped prior to games. He is still able to discuss the balls he misplaced in the sun. There was work to be done on the footwork. He even had to change the way he threw the ball to make himself look more like an outfielder. You are all aware of my skill as a right fielder. However, since that was 10 years ago, nobody else recalls that, Betts remarked while clapping his hands inside the Dodgers dugout. Before Mookie became Mookie, Betts committed a lot of errors prior to being Mookie was Mookie in the outfield, and before he won 6 Gold Glove awards in right field, which are currently on display at home. Betts stated that he needed to put in an hour of early work, get more reps during batting practice, and finish by typically being the last player on the field if he wanted to be one of the best defensive right fielders in the game. Betts was just a young player trying to establish himself at that point in his career. He realized that developing into a competent outfielder was the best way for him to start in the major leagues. But after 10 years, Betts finds himself in a very different circumstance. Among the best players in the game, Betts is a strong candidate for the Hall of Fame. He is one of the highest paid athletes in the world and one of the true stars of a globally renowned Dodgers team. Midway through spring training this season, Betts accepted the challenge of taking over as the starting shortstop despite all of that. As was promised during the offseason, Betts could have refused to play and stayed at second base, and no one could have blamed him. Rather, Betts realized that the Dodgers had the best chance of winning if they played short. It was a challenge he wanted to accept. Betts remembered telling the Dodgers, "Let's do it. I understand that it's a difficult task, but who enjoys fun when things are easy? Something that is extremely simple is not enjoyable to me. When everything is against you, you think, hey, let's just go for it." Betts remembered those early days as an outfielder as soon as he took on the role of being the starting shortstop. He was aware that this would be the hardest task he had ever faced, but he wanted to be the best at it, as he always is.